Hey y'all, thank you for coming back. If you've been here before, welcome. If you're new, my name is Dion and I call this the crazy troll nation of YouTube. The crazy, why? Because we understand it's okay to be our authentic self regardless of how we are, whether serious, goofy, funny, whatever it is. And the troll part is not caring too much about the beauty community standards. You set the standard for yourself. Try not to feel like you need to use a certain brand, a certain tool, or a certain technique. Use whatever you want to, however you want to get your makeup on in a way that you are satisfied with it. Here at the Crazy Troll Nation, we are about self-acceptance and self-love, embracing our natural features, enhancing them if we want to, when we want to, but never feeling like we have to. That's what we're about here, and I hope that resonates with you. And if you enjoy my content, I would love for you to subscribe. And there are memberships, channel memberships. The link is below if you just want to see what the perks are. Let's get into this video. Hey, today is September 8th. We're going to start with Tillamook. This video is going to be challenging for me because I'm going to do look number 2 and look number 3 with the Pride palette. And we're using 9 shades on each eye. And what's going to make it challenging is the shade names are on the sleeve, and so it's going to take me time to find where the shadows are. And so I'm either going to chop the hell out of this video or end up just doing the looks and coming back and telling you what the shade names are without showing you where they are in the palette, because even when I was writing out the looks, I'm like, okay, where's the shadow, like which one is which. So this is what it looks like, and I'm excited to be digging into it. We're going to prime the eyes. The face is done. Lower lash line, inner rims are done. I just know this is going to be challenging for me. So I'm going to leave the sleeve over top of the shadow and find where the shadow is, and then lift it, tap the brush in the shadow and apply it. And this is going to be a time. So these are the looks. One look here, one look there. And so, whew, yeah, so bear with me, and I will try to make this as quick as possible, even if it's the thing that I don't like to do, which is, okay, this is this shadow, put it here, and don't show you all of the application, because we got 18 shadows to do, and we got 2 looks to do. And again, just trying to find where they are in the palette, because the names are on here and not in the palette, which means I need to have this on top of the shadows to find them. So for right now, we're going to prime the lid, and then we'll come back and we'll get started. Oh, let me tell you the brushes that we're going to be using. I pulled out the same brushes for each side, for each look, and we're going to be using Precision 220 brush from Fenty. We're going to be using 3 of the Esum, what number is this one? V27. We're going to be using the angled Esum. This is number, well, letter N number T37. We're going to be using 2 Scott Barnes brushes for our transition colors, and these are number 61s. And for lower lash line, we're going to use another 220 from MAC, and this LaRousse brush, which is LR008 angled shading. So these are all the brushes we used. I have one set over here for look number 2. I have a set over here for look number 3, and you're looking kind of slanted. So we're going to prime the eye, and then we'll come back and get started. We're going to start with Dazzle Light on this shade, and something kept telling me I should do one eye at a time, and I did not listen to myself. So this is Dazzle Light for look number 2. That's just going to go on Tear Duct. So it's going to make me move faster, because once this Fenty starts to dry, it is uncomfortable because of the hood that I have. So that's Dazzle Light. We're going to put that brush down. We're going to go to the other side and go with White Frost. And that's going to go over here. So far so good, but these shades are close to each other, so they were easy to find. So that's those 2 right there. Lisa's Spikes, and it took me some time to find it. And if I have trouble finding it, I'm just going to keep going and take my time and then just edit out, because it's going to take me some time. This is that first shadow, so we're putting that there. We're taking Pink Venus, and that's going to go next to this shade up here. So we're doing our lid in quarters, and that's going to give us 4 shades on the lid. We're dipping back into Pink Venus, and we're putting this here, and we're overlapping a little bit with that first shade. Now we're going with Juxtapose, and that's going to go here. So these are going to be monochromatic looks. Y'all know I don't live for them, but I'm like, what can we do that is just going to look pretty? And if you are into monochromatic looks, these will suit you very well. And if you don't have this palette, just dupe it for the shades that you do have. And because these two are blending into each other, this could just be one shade for you. We're going to take Aries Kiss, and that's going to go over here on this side. So both of these are going to be very monochromatic looks, and I'm sure they're going to be very pretty. Y'all know we do pretty looks here. Even if they're pretty ugly, we're going to troll it out and it's going to be okay. Parfait Play. It's going to come over here for the third quarter of the lid. And so I am going back and forth. I'm just putting a little at a time, and plus this brush is a thin brush. It's not wide like the Hourglass number 3. So that's going to go here. This is pretty. I was thinking this would make a good palette for my kit because it's almost every shade in here that I could want or that someone could ask for. And I'm tempted to go back to the MAC store to see if they still have one left after all this time. But I don't know. But I do already have palettes for my kit, so it's not necessary. And I always say makeup isn't a need, it's a want. But if I'm going to do makeup on other people, it is a need because I'm going to need to do it for their faces. Now we're going to move over to the other eye. This is a More Pour Simper, and we're going to put this next to this one. So this is the third quarter of the lid, and I am tapping off like any air like this instead of like tapping it on the palette or in the palette. The palette is just sitting on my station in front of me with the plastic over it, and my left hand is on the plastic to lift it as needed. So that is this. These are very pretty, very easy, very pretty. We're taking Queen P, and we're going to put this over here on the outer corner of our lid. Who would have thought I would be so excited to do monochromatic looks? I'm just excited to get through all the shades in this palette. And I already know I like MAC's formula, so that was not a thing. But just how am I going to work through using the entire palette like I usually do when I first get it, even though I've had it for quite a while, and this is only my second time doing a look with it. And I have not forgotten, I do have a collab coming up. We just need to, well, just need to get my timing situated for that collab to happen. So this is really pretty. This is nice. I'm taking a little more because I want to get some like right in here into the crease area. Okay, so that is that. This is pretty. I'll be saying that like I'm not the one doing it. I do surprise myself because I'm just looking at what I'm doing, but when I look at the bigger picture, it's like, wow, okay, that's nice. This is still the same outer corner shade, and we are pulling it out just a little bit. Okay, moving to the other eye. This one is Pacific Blue, and this is really what's supposed to go here. What's supposed to go there is whatever I put there. Ah, you see what I did there? But it's just the one that I wrote down to go here. Yes, in the end, did I dip into the right shade? I'm surprised. Oh, I feel like I need a hiccup. I'm surprised that I haven't, excuse me, confused myself yet. Excuse me for that as well. A hiccup and a belch. And I realized I didn't do my intro today. So if you're new here, excuse me, my throat does randomly hiccup, gurgle, and belch in videos. But I just wanted to just get these done. I'm wondering if I should edit out putting on the rest of this shade, and I am going to wiggle directly into the crease like I did on the other side. I'm going to edit out the rest of this process, or am I almost done? Because I do like showing you like everything I'm doing, and I feel like I'm starting to sweat. I have my balcony door open because it was somewhat cool out today, nice breeze. It wasn't humid, but now that the sun is going down, it seems to be getting humid, or it could just be me in front of all of these lights. So we're going to pull this out the same as we did the other side. We're putting the tip part of the brush in the shadow so we can get up here and make sure that we are getting down here. I don't have outliners yet for upper lash line, so we will see when we get there what we're going to put. But I think this is looking okay. And I like that we have that opposite color. So we have the greens and then purples, and then we have pinks. And then actually this is supposed to be a blue. It says Pacific Blue. So just having those colors to break up the monochromaticness, if that's a word, of the look. Yeah, I'm starting to sweat. I can feel it. Okay, so that's going to be it for that. No, it's not. I'm going to press in because I want to get some more like right in here in the crease, because it may have creased when that primer dries because it took me a while to get to the outer corner. But I do think this is okay though. I do think that's okay. So we're going to put all these brushes away. You're going to hear clank. Actually, I'm going to edit this out. We're taking All Night Dance Party, and that's going to go on the first part of the transition shade, which is actually almost to my brow bone. So just right here, and that's why we chose this brush, which is great for a crease brush too, because it does get directly into the crease. So that's going to go there. We're going to move over to the other eye. This one is Royal Woo. Oh my gosh, Royal Woo. That's this shade, and in the pan it is like a really bright yellow, but these shades for me, the bright limes and the yellows, do just function as really nice soft there not there transition shades for me. So that's going right here. I do like how colorful it is, and I don't think it's translating on your end because of all of these lights, but this is very pretty, I think. Yeah, so we're gonna put that brush down. Never say always for transition on the outer portion over the purple. And that's going to go here, and we're going to just wing it just a little bit. And we're going to feather where this meets that first transition shade. Oh, I like this. This is a lot of work, y'all, and it's going better than I expected, because I really expected to confuse myself. But I think it helped me not to show you each shade, because holding up this palette back and forth would have confused me and take me longer to do it. Oh, I dropped the brush. I'm gonna we're gonna move over here, but I'm gonna find the shade, come back, and in the meantime I'm gonna bend over and pick up the brush I dropped. Aqua is going on look number 3, outer transition. Ooh, ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Well, all right, let me just calm down. I was thinking if I wanted to wipe it off on something, but I think we're just going to leave it. And I don't have that brush that had that outer corner shade on it, because I put all the brushes in the container where the used brushes go. But you know what? This is okay. This is okay. So that's what we're doing for this. I did intend initially to do one look, one complete look, but we have 5 looks to do, and I'm like, and looking at my calendar and other stuff I have, I'm like, we're gonna have to do 1 look each eye. I think that's pretty. Let me know what you think. It did take away some of this purple, but I think we're doing all right. We're taking Goldenrod, lower lash line under here. This is like a burnt orange type color in the pan. Oh, lower lash line over here, we have MAC Color Excess Stay the Night. And this lower lash line, we have MAC Color Excess Graphic Content. On our inner rims for both eyes, we have a MAC Brown, and it's the one that's called Sick Tap Bro, and that's what this looks like. This is on the inner rims, upper and lower, for both eyes, for both looks. This is still Goldenrod that we're putting here, and I did spray the face with the Scandinavia spray, House Labs bronzers, blush, and highlighter, and of course the Fenty brow pencil, Fenty face primer, and Fenty foundation, and the Fashion Fair Set It Loose Truly Tawny powder, excuse me. Try Me On is this shade, and we're gonna put this here. Oh, that's pretty. Actually, this whole palette is pretty. That shows up nice. So that's there. Cheer Me On. It's going to go on the second half of the lower lash line, and we are going to bring it underneath that outer corner shade. So that is there. These are very, very pretty, very easy looks. We're going to move to the other side. We're taking Aqua. Wait a minute, I messed up, y'all. No, we're supposed to be taking Freshwater. Okay, I'm wiping that brush off because Aqua was this shade up here. And when I dipped the brush in it, I'm like, that looks familiar. So we're taking Freshwater. Where is oh, here's Freshwater. I found Freshwater, y'all. That's going to go on the outer half of the lower lash line. These two look nice together. So yes, monochromatic, but then there are other colors. These are nice. These looks are really nice. So we have, so these are both the looks. That was not as painful as I thought. Editing though, that's going to be editing between each side, each color is going to be a pain. But we're going to figure out, I really like both of these. We're going to figure out liner for upper lash line, and I'm going to put on the Beyond mascara from City Beauty. We're going to figure out a lip. I'm thinking, okay, I'll be back. We put on for the lips, City Lips. This is Plum Springs. I wanted something neutral. If it was just this eye, I may have done, where is it? I may have done Sea Queen. If we had did this on both eyes, I would have done Sea Queen. If we had just done this on both eyes, I may have went with Dark Forest. But I wanted something that would go with both eye looks. And you know what? I would wear this out. I would wear this. It's not quite a two-tone look, but I would wear this out because I really like both of them. They're both colorful. You have the greens here, and I know I kept saying they were going to be really monochromatic, and they're really not. So you have the greens here that blended in together nicely, and then we have the purples and a little hint of red up here. And for this look, upper lash line, we use Inglot. This is number 86. And I remember saying the same thing. This is going monochromatic. We have the pinks, but then we have this purple, and then we have the blue. And for lower lash line over here, we use Inglot number 87. I love both of these looks, and in a way they do tie in. We have some purple over here, we have purple over here, we have some yellowish here, and we have some greenish and some yellowish up here. And for this red over here, we have the pinks here. So we could call this a two-tone look because we have similar shades on both sides. What else did I do? I think that's all that I did. Yeah, since you last saw me, which was a second ago to you. But this is what we have here. So this is look number 2. And this is look number 3. We have 3 more looks to do. So the next clip is going to be look number 3. No, because this is 2, 3. We're going to have look number 4, look number 5, and then we'll come back and just do look number 6. And we might be able to fit it all in because time-wise, we're looking pretty good right now. Editing is going to be a bitch. But thank you for being here. And let me know, y'all, I'm really digging these looks. I'm not really digging the wings, though, because there was a bonus module thing for graphic liner, and for hooded lids, she was saying just don't go near the fold. Well, my fold starts down here. And so she said go straight out, which I did, and just bring it back, but still avoiding where the fold is. And I don't like how it just looks straight like that. I don't like how that looks. I don't like the accidental swoosh either. So I need to find a happy medium, because to completely avoid the fold, it's just going to look like that straight line. It's just kind of hanging out. So that's something I will figure out in my own time. Thanks for being here. Hang tight for looks number 4 and look number 5. You'll see that right about now. We did the same base face that we did yesterday, and we're also still going to start with Tillamook, which we did yesterday. Today I'm going to do one eye at a time, because one we did in quarters and the other one we did in thirds, and so I just really don't want to confuse myself. I do not have eyeliners picked out. This eye, look number 4, I don't know what lip we're going to do yet. Lower lash line, all of these are MAC Color Excess Gel Pencil Eyeliner. Stage 5 Clinger, we have lower lash line under here. For inner rims over here, upper and lower, we have Graphic Content. Lower lash line over here, we have Stay the Night. And for inner rims, upper and lower over here, we have Hellbent. So those are those. So I'm going to put those away. For brushes, we are going to be using Esom V27s, Esom T37. And yes, I did wash all of these last night. Well, this morning. Yeah, I think it was this morning. And we're also going to use V09. And 2 of the Fenty 220s for lower lash line. For upper lash line liner, the MAC 220. For this eye, we're using the same brushes except for lower lash line. We're going to use the 2 LaRouche brushes. Both of these are angled shading brushes, LR008. And so I do have another MAC 210 over here. So we're going to prime the eye, and then we're going to come back and get started with look Number 4. We're starting with Prima Donna, and that's going to go on the first quarter of the lid over here. I should have counted myself in because it makes it easier for me to know when to cut the edit or to come back from editing or whatever. I know I'm not making sense. So that's there. That's the first quarter of the lid. Don't Be Coy. That's going to go next to there. So we're starting off monochromatic again. We're going to see how it ends up. I'm not overlapping much, just a tiny bit because oh, this is like they're not there. Is this like the golden palette look? One of those looks? This is really easy. Y'all, MAC shadows are so friggin' easy for me. Oh my gosh. Now we're going to take Tempting and we're going to put that on the third quarter of the lid over here. And I did talk to a friend to see if she was okay with me giving her the OMA person her email address, and she said yes, because I don't give out people's personal information without asking. And she said yes. And then they wanted her YouTube channel, so I asked if she was okay with me giving that, and she said yes. So I was like, okay, cool. So we'll see how that turns out, and we'll see what her agreement says. I did suggest that she ask for the kit. She's a lot lighter than I am in complexion, and most of her clients may be as well. So I do think the kit will be more beneficial to her than to me as a POC person, but we'll see what happens. So I'm excited. I am excited. Now we're going to take, once I can find it, Princess. Why did I say it like that? Princess. I don't know why I was saying it like it was 2 words. Princess of Soul. And ooh, we're going to put that here. I really like this. I think I mentioned in the first clip that I was tempted to go to the MAC store and see if they still had the one left in there. But then I thought no, because I have 3 15 BYO pans, which is 45 shadows. And those can be something that I can put in my kit. And as I swap out colors or when something starts to die, I can easily replace it. So I really think that's the route I'm going to go versus trying to get another large palette like this one. And plus with the 15 pans, this is the shade, this is the brush that had this shade on it. Depending on what the client wants, I can just take that one palette and maybe another one with more neutrals or nudes just in case, you know, they kind of change their mind. But I wouldn't need to carry like this entire palette, and so, which is not a problem, but just for ease of what I'm going to take and not wanting to take a larger kit. And I know my kit is already going to be condensed according to, excuse me, the face that I am doing. And so this is almost this look over here. That's easy peasy. It's cute. She cute. This is what some people will call an everyday look, maybe, minus some of the shimmer. We're going to take Vellum. This is very stark, so I'm just chose this brush so I can just get a thin line right under my brow, because this is a it's not as bright as White Frost, but it's still very bright. It looks like it has a pink tint to it. It may just be over this primer, or it may be my undertone, but I do like this though. Oh, that's nice. I like that. It's like a pink lavenderish type tone to it. I'm gonna put a little bit more. I'm tapping the brush straight in. Yeah, so that is that. For lower lash line, Sun's Out, Buns Out. And we're gonna put that here on the first half. First half of lower lash line. I'm turning the brush over because I did coat both sides of the brush and I am blowing it down a little bit. So that's gonna go there. And the next shade is Put You On Gold. And that's going to go on the outer half of the lower lash line. And we're going to bring this up here. Hopefully I can get my wings decent today, or at least a way that I like it. So that eye is done. That's cute. I don't like how this bump right here, this milia right here, makes things look brighter than they are. So I may take some powder later or not to just tone that down. So we're going to move over to the other eye. We're taking Playful, and that's going to go on the inner lid I have in my notes. I just love MAC shadows, y'all. They are just so smooth and so easy to work with. Wow. So this is the first half. Oh, it says inner lid. Let me stop then. This is cute. This is really cute. Next, we're going to hold my scrunchie. I have no use for a scrunchie. That reminded me of that company that contacted me for their product, but it was a hair tool. And I'm just like, what am I going to do with it? I have a buzz cut. And the hell you did watch my videos, because you would know I have a buzz cut. But anyway, so this is Hold My Scrunchie, which is a matte shade. We're going to go back in. This feels a tad dry. It does go on, but I'm noticing when I blend it, it kind of blends away, and I can see the discoloration on my lid right here. And I don't want to keep packing a lot, but we're going to pack some right there. And by the time I put the liner on, that might camouflage some. It is not going. I didn't prime this lid. I did not prime this lid. That's why this isn't sticking. Get the fuck out of here. We're going to keep going. I did not. And I'm like, why is that not sticking just right here in this spot? I did not prime this lid. Damn it. Well, we're going to keep on going. Damn it. See, trying to do one eye at a time. Yo, and the primer's sitting here looking at me too. Like, we're right here waiting for you, dingbat. What are we doing? Now we're going to take News Flash on the outer lid. Not that brush, this brush. Oh my gosh. And so now I'm hoping like this look comes out because, oh boy, I did not prime this lid. And I'm like, why is this color not going? So this is News Flash. And it is going on though, but it's not it's sticking a little bit, but not as much. And that's why some places like right here is looking patchy. Oh man, I think I did that before, and I'm like, what's wrong with these shadows? I never had an issue before. And then when I thought about it, I'm like, I didn't prime my damn lid. So at least you know, and some people never prime their lid. So if you don't, you know, MAC shadows will still go on, but my entire mobile lid area is, you can see the discoloration underneath because the shadow has nothing to stick to, but it is still there. Damn it. What? We're going to keep on going because that's what we do here. Now we're going to take Plumage, which is a deep shade, which should be easier to find, right? Here it is right here. And man, we're going to put that on the outer corner. I did not prime this lid. I'm just really like, all right, well, the party doesn't stop. The troll train keeps on moving. We're just going to do the best we can. So if it's not looking right, that's why, because there's no primer. And sometimes people will say they don't use primer, but they use concealer. You know what I'm saying? Or they might put their foundation on their lid too. So when people say they don't use primer, I'm like, okay, so what do you put on your lid? Oh, I use concealer. And for me, that's using concealer as a primer. So I still consider that a primer, just not an actual eye primer. But it's still being put on to prime the lid for shadow. So this, oh my gosh. What else are we doing over here? All right, I want to edit this out, but I don't because y'all know I like for y'all to see the process. And I am having trouble getting it to stick because there's no primer on it. Damn it, I'm thinking this is going so easy. We have one look after this, which is going to be look number 6, and then we will have ran through all 40 shades, and that'll just be that one look on both eyes because it is just one more look. And I still have that collab coming up. I think I mentioned it in the other clip. So y'all, this is not oh man, I did go back in because I want to blend this out, but it's not and I'm starting to sweat. Excuse me for smacking. I'm seeing some glistening around my nose. This is not wanting to this is not wanting to go over here. So it's sticking to something. And I'm trying to yo, this is so funny to me because it's blending patchy. Damn it. But you know what? We're just going to pat it on. Because y'all know we're going to make it work. So we're just going to pat it. That doesn't look so bad. But in here, like, there is nothing. There's nothing in there. So we're going to just kind of tap. Damn, I can't believe I didn't forget. Well, what else? I can't believe I didn't forget. I can hardly believe I forgot to prime this lid. So we're going to leave this like this, because, and it's not horrible. So it is like an outer V, which is what I wanted to do. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm starting to sweat. This is the brush I use for the Passion Prayer Set It Loose Truly Tawny Powder. The temperatures are getting cooler outside. I think it's 78 today, but it is really warm in my apartment. And not that it's humid. I think it's just where my windows are set up for the breeze to come through. So now we're going to do lower lash line. In the shadows, and it really was, because took me a while to even find it. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. I'm going to have to blow this down because y'all see what happened right here. Or I can just take something and wipe that off. But we're just going to go ahead and blow it down. Y'all, this is an experience. We're going to take some more of that to even this out because Troll done messed up. But you know what? We don't scrap looks here. Good, bad, or indifferent. We're going to post it. I'm blowing this down further because this came down like hella far. I should have used a different brush. That's what I should have. I should have used one of the 220s that we used over here. But I do like how this does blow out. But that initial, I should have started here. Because starting in here, that's what deposited all of that color. I should have started on the outside because I don't care if it's wide over here. And my eye feels like it's tearing. I think that looks okay. And we're going to take one more shade just because. And that shade is somewhere. Nor Tide. This is a shimmer black. And I have this to blow out this. But because it's not any primer over here, this is just going to just turn into like more of an outer V type shape. This is the black with shimmer. Did I just say that? I don't even know. I am just so thrown off that I forgot to prime the lid over here. So excuse me, y'all. We're just going to leave that like that. All right, so that is it for these looks. And so for this eye, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shades over here. This eye, we use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shades. And so we are going to figure out eyeliner for our lash line. This eye is tearing. And going to figure out a lip, excuse me. And when we come back, the looks will be done. We did go with sequin today, y'all. My lips are looking hella big. What did my tutor say for that one look? She said she said my cheeks look juicy. And I'm thinking like my lips is looking really juicy. So yeah, so this is Sequin from Sephora for upper lash line over here. Both of these are inglots that we use. This one is number 87. So I thought that would play off of the lip. And this side, look number 4, we use inglot number 75. So that's what that looks like. So these are the looks. This eye is tearing horribly. And I do think I am going to wash this off. I have a live stream tonight showing my roundup for August, but this is tearing, and plus it's not, the shadows are not showing their full opacity because I forgot to prime the lid. But this is look number 4 and this is look number 5. So I'm wondering if my eyelids cooperate, which I'm not sure because my live is in like 2 hours. I'm thinking to just go ahead and do look number 6. We'll see about that. So anyway, let me know what you think of these looks. And yeah, you'll see look number 6 after this anyway. If I don't do it before the live stream, then you won't see it until you see this video. Otherwise, you'll see it tonight. So just hang tight and we will be back with look number 6 right about now. We are here for look number 6 and I'm so excited. I have the base face on. I primed both my lids already. We're going to put on Tillamook. This is the same exact base face as yesterday because I left everything out after I took the picture for the flat lay so that I won't have to do that. And I took out mascara so I don't forget like I forgot yesterday. Lower lash line and inner rims is Matte Color Excess Pool Shark. So we are going to get in this look, y'all. We only have 3 more shades and we will be done with this palette. And I am not done with it, but we'll have went through all 40 shades, and I am excited about that. So we're going to take Melody, and are these all matched there? I think these are all, yeah, these are all matched that we're using today. Oh, look at this. Now picture this if I didn't have primer on. It would just be I'm still just laughing at myself that I forgot to put primer on this eye yesterday. But this is Melody, and Melody is singing a tune. This is pretty. I'm going to edit out putting the rest of this on, because I think right now the video with the edits, I think, is about 40 minutes, and that's before we add this clip. So I'm going to edit out putting the rest of this on, and then we'll come back and do the second half of the lid. Now we're going to take Feeling Fresh. Are we feeling fresh? And that's what this, oh, we should have put this on first, because this is a lighter shade, but that's okay. That is okay. Y'all, look at these colors. Oh, I'm gonna edit out putting the rest of this on this side and on the other eye. We're also going to take Melody underneath our, oh, this is not the brush I wanted to use for this, on our lower lash line. So we're going to just put this under here. Melody is this first shade that we put on our lid. I thought I had took out a different brush. Oh, you know what I did, and it's hiding underneath the mascara. I had took out the Fenty 220. The two brushes we used so far, shadow just got in my eye, are the Hourglass number 3. This one is an Esom V31. And so I'm going to take out another Esom V31 for the last shade that we need to use, and I'm going to put the Fenty one back home since we didn't use it. So the last shade to use is Santa's Stilettos, y'all. So this is an all matte look. This is looking at just a tad patchy over here in this corner. That's not good. Yeah, right here it's looking a tad patchy, but we are going to put a black shade there. Huh. Okay, so Santa Stilettos. Ooh, okay. Okay. So we're going to do an outer V. I'm going to edit out filling this in and dragging this up just a little bit. Oh, this is like a nice dark shade. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to edit out filling this in. This is what we have, and for the lips we put on Maleficent from MAC. This is a lip gloss. For upper lash line, we use MAC's Paint Pot and Black Mirror, since we have the black on the outer corner. Yeah, my shapes are looking kind of funky, but my brows are looking good though. So that's what we did for this look, and I am digging it. We used all 40 shades in this palette, and I am just so excited. So now we're going to move on to other stuff, but we've used every shade in here, and that's a very good thing. So thank you for being here. Let me know your thoughts on these looks. Let me know your thoughts on these palettes. Let me know if you plan to recreate any of the looks that I've created with this palette, because I'm sure we have these shades. And so thank you for being here, and as always, self-acceptance, self-love, that is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thank you, and you will see me soon.